Really, just it came open. The techniques were there. I don't think they were expecting us to get off the ball that fast. So the plays came to me. I made them, and yeah, just I guess everything was flowing that day.
You guys as a line are racking up a ton of, as a team, for tackles for loss. How effective has that been for you guys?
Well, one, I give credit to the scheme and then the players in it. We got some dogs everywhere. We got Pat, E, Darius, Coop, Jello. The list goes on and on. So we got people that play fast, and this defense allows us to. We know we got cover on the back end, so we get to play with no fear, and it's pretty fun.
What challenges does Memphis present just from early week of looking at film and analyzing them?
We watched a little bit. They're a good team. Obviously, they're 4-1. Their offensive line is pretty good. Got a returning quarterback, some good skill players. So it's gonna be a challenge. But at the end of the day, if we gotta just make sure we're doing our stuff right, and I feel like we do our we if we do us, we can go against anybody.
I feel like the defense has really been clicking on all cylinders for most quarters this season. Self scouting a little bit this week, I'm assuming. What are you guys trying to improve on?
That's the beauty of the bye week. So we got 2 weeks to prepare for Memphis, but really we can look at ourselves and say what can they see? What do we have that might be a little chink in the armor? So really getting back to fundamentals and technique. There's a lot of individual work. You don't usually get that in season. A lot of it's unit and seeing looks. So just getting back to the basics like it's fall camp again.
UAB did have more success running against you guys than any other team had. What was the difference when they did get
They just presented some looks. They had a strong, good running back, number 20. Give them credit, but a lot of it was on us just not being in the right fits or just little technique things that we fixed in the second half, and I think we did a much better job. A lot of those plays came on explosive runs, a lot of the yards. I mean, so just eliminating those, we'll be back to what we're used to.
You get any personal, I'm assuming personal family fun time during the bye week? Anything on the agenda?
No, I do. I think I do a pretty good job of FaceTiming my brothers at TCU and then my family and everybody throughout the week. So I don't really get a chance to go back to Dallas, but I get to see it. I get to see them every day. So not really personal time, I guess. I got midterms and stuff, but the bye week just gives me a little more time to relax.
Y'all have any team activities y'all do for the weekend you actually have off?
Um, I mean, we all play the game. We like to do stuff like either go on the game, go eat, maybe catch a movie. I don't know if there's anything out. We'll figure something out. Yeah.
What does your brother say about TCU?
He loves it there. He's a freshman, so he's still like new to everything. He's basically telling me uh, like little freshman mistakes. Like he scheduled like a couple night classes because he thought it would be a break, and I'm like, yeah, that's not the way to do it. But he's having fun, and they had a tough loss, but he's having fun playing football, and he likes the culture over there.
the schedule? What time do you guys have to get up every day? Or
Um, it depends. For me, I get up around 5:10, so I can get here for some treatment, some early rehab, and then I like to meet with Coach Chapman and the coaches before practice. But majority of us are all up here by 6:30, so we can eat and really get prepared for the day. Yeah.
yeah, so night classes wouldn't be the way to
No,
go.
yeah, definitely not. No.
Talking a lot about the scheme and how that's benefited you guys and your abilities to make plays. So far, how's it been? About halfway through the season, having Shieldwood and seeing what he's been able to do.
It's a new defense, so obviously in the spring and the fall camp, like we just gradually got better. We didn't know what it was gonna be like. We knew that we still aren't where we think we could be or we're going, but just progressing every week. We're getting more comfortable with him. He's getting more comfortable with us. So it's a lot of fun, and like it's a lot of fun just figuring it out. I guess like seeing it, like we practice and then putting it out on the field is like this really works. Like it's fun. I don't know how else to say it.
It is pretty different from when you ran last
Mhm.
year, isn't it? Or even from what you guys are doing up front.
There's just two different styles. Obviously, our defense last year was pretty good. Just different, more zone, less more reactive tact as far as up front. So this one's a little bit more of aggressive, and obviously that's more fun for us at the front line. But both are great schemes. It's just two different, I guess, ways to attack.
You see some of the long-standing powerhouses in college football struggling with defense right now, and I'd be remiss to say the team in Baton Rouge is not one of them. Is it strength of schedule that you see from afar, or is it, hey, with Tulane's defense, with our coaching staff, we feel like we can match up with even some of the biggest powerhouses in college
I
football?
definitely feel like we can match up with anybody. Just as long as it all comes down to technique. Like, it doesn't really matter the X's and O's, 5 stars, 4 stars. Like, at the end of the day, you got to play football, and it's 11-11. So, as long as we doing our job and everybody's trying their 111th, their 100% to do their technique, it really doesn't matter who we go against. Obviously, there's good players that are going to make good plays, but at the end of the day, a lot of times when defenses struggle, it's stuff they're doing, not so much stuff the offense doing, bad eyes or bad technique. So I think we work on it a lot. So that's why we have success.
You guys have been fairly healthy
Mhm.
on defense, with the exception of the linebacker position. How much has losing him motivated you guys here?
Are you talking about Corey?
Yeah.
Obviously that hurts. Corey's my guy. He came in the same class, and just I know he's gonna work his tail off, and he's gonna be back next year stronger than ever. But the great thing, I guess, the great thing about this team is we have a lot of depth. I think that's part of the reason we're so healthy. Is there's not a lot of guys playing 80, 90 snaps a game. Like, we have people at least 2 deep in every position that can really play. So it's great. So you don't have to get tired. You don't have to conserve. Everybody's really playing hard out there, and then obviously the health factor. Like, we can roll. So
Thank you.
okay, thank you. Appreciate y'all.